Test 1, 2, test. All right. Testing 1, 2. Wait, see if anybody comes in. Morning, Jim. How are you? Sorry, just getting things set up still. OPG, good morning. There we go. OPG, good morning. Oh, man. All right, how's it going? I guess you could say we got our first big shot of rain. Last night, and Jim, yeah, I think that if I remember correctly, Philly Bryan started at 9 o'clock. So I know Philly Bryan only goes for an hour on his gig. I don't know if he was on or not. I've only been awake for Jay Bizzle. Good morning, brother. James Lonergan. Good morning. I've only been up since about 9:30. James, yeah. You know, it's what time was it yesterday? It started dumping. It's right before Jonah went to work. Jonah worked her first day last night. She's on a she's on a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift right now. So, and then she does that for a week, and she goes to 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So, it's not the most ideal thing to. Oh, Philly is on right now. Okay, maybe he started late. Tim Zayak, morning. Thanks for joining, brother. He, I know Philly Bryan normally only goes 50 minutes to an hour, typically. Some idiot questions on his channel. Oh no, we never get idiot questions or comments ever. That never happens. Adrian Smith, good morning. How's the golf game, brother? I hear it's really hot there, Southern California. I saw Rike posted something that it was 110 degrees in Paris. I mean, it's always hot there anyway, but all right, we're getting some people in here now. Ricky USA, good morning. Jordan Melby, good morning. Chubbs, good morning. Philly Bryan, good morning. From one live to another. Morning, Philly Bryan. Paul Carlisle. Paul Carlisle, you're brand new here. What's the blog about? Huh? You might have to just go back and watch some of the videos, Paul. It's a long, long story, brother. Sullivan's Irish Pub, shout out, baby. How you doing? Heidel, good morning. Thanks for coming by, James. Uh, Dr. Duct Tape, no, you do not need any type of permission. That rumor lasted what, Philly Brian, about 24 hours? Brian actually looked into it. He went down to City Hall. It was all just bola bola. But apparently there was something said to the bar owners, and that they were going to try that they were going to require something, but it never happened. A legit 79. Wow. Jim Schultz, that's a wow. I didn't know you were that good of a golfer, brother. I shot I shot 80 twice. uh, and you think about that 4 footer that you missed, on number 6 or something. And then I shot in the low 80s. God, who knows how many times. I was a pretty decent golfer at one time. I got my handicap down to 13, but man, I played a hell of a lot of golf. 79's great. Mark Doyle, good morning, brother. How are you? Sullivan's Irish Pub. That that brownout we had. When was that? That 10-hour brownout we had about a week ago was pretty rough. Ooh, I'm just thankful that we do have a window right by the bedroom, right by the bed here that we can open up to the outside. If it wasn't for that, uh, I would have gone downstairs and slept next to the swimming pool because it was hot, man. Lakewood Golf Club yesterday, 85, not bad. 90 plus in the OC here. Okay. Adrian. Jim Schultz, there is a uh, Lab for Admiral. Thanks for coming over from Philly Bryan's channel. Brother Philly Bryan. And Philly Bryan, thanks for pointing some people my way. That's pretty cool. Tim's you got to show that one. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's what am I trying to say? Inauguration. Inauguration. Yeah, that's it. Is on the 30th. Agreed. You know what ended up happening to me? Um, Mr. Duct Tape, Dr. Duct Taper. Where the hell did you get that name, man? That's pretty cool. Dr. Duct Taper. It just kind of makes your mind wander a little bit. Uh, when it got down to the last week for me, I just was giving shit away, and I ended up making an extra trip to Goodwill, giving away a bunch of stuff that I thought for sure I'd be able to sell. But yeah, you're right. It's very hard. I got rid of an entire house. Philly Bryan's that good. You know what? Everybody thinks golf is boring until, one of your buddies gets you into it and you get out there and you're in it. Oh man, it just gets so addicting. I like the course, the public course there, right over by Hinsonville. It's 9 holes, but you play it twice. You get a little Filipina caddy hanging out with you. It's pretty cool. It's a beat up, but it's a fun course. Sorry, you guys, this thing's jumping. It must have. Ah, good on the front, bad on the back, or vice versa. Any rumors on losing the mask? Bullshit. Uh, Jim, haven't heard anything about that. No, nothing official. But I can tell you this, and Philly Brian will tell you too. There's, it's not really a big deal, especially at night here. Jonah and I were out. When was it? That's a week ago. Last Tuesday we were out. Had dinner down here at this Japanese restaurant on First. Edward and Nita, good morning. I see you coming in there. And walked from First Street all the way over to Walking Street, and didn't have a mask on. Nobody cared. I looked around. There's a lot of people doing the same thing. So people are. Oh my God, what's going on with this thing? Sorry, you guys. Golf is just being comfortable. Jordan Melby, thank you. Thank you, Jordan Melby. Yeah, baby. I haven't done a live in 3 weeks. The first week we had no internet. Um, what are those planes going over? Philly Bart, are you still in here? I haven't been outside to see them. I think it's got something to do with the planes that are going over for the inauguration. They're flying over. Sorry about that. That troll that was in there. Yeah, that Philly. That could be your new. That Brian. That could be your new job. There's plenty of golf courses here that have water on them. You can go collect all the balls for the golf courses when you get bored. Yeah, exactly. Great game because you can carry your red horse with you. Sullivan's Irish Pub. Do you know what those planes are that are going overhead? We've had Air Force type. I don't know. I would say F-16 type jets that have gone over in formation. I don't know if they're in formation, but I've heard them. But now, the last couple of days, and even about a week ago, there was like these P-51s, and they just went over right now. Have you been outside? I've never been able to get outside quick enough to see them. It takes a while to get out the front door here at this place. Angeles Country Club, Angeles Country Club. Yeah, it's right. Right. If you're just heading to Hensonville and stay straight, don't make the turn. You will. You'll run right into it. Look at it on Google Maps. It's a neat little course. It's probably. I want to say they raised the price like 200 pesos. I think it's 1,200 now for 18 holes. 1,200 pesos with a caddy. Yeah, Angeles Country Club. Jeez, what is wrong with this thing? I've never seen it jump so much. Ah, Yeah, duct tape. Well, I moved at a different time. I think COVID, really has changed everything, um, it, across the board. I moved back in 2018, of course, long before any of that ever happened. I was super lucky. The person that bought my townhouse, it's kind of odd, but we hooked up pre-closing, and he was a nice guy. He was a single guy. He came over to my place like on a Sunday. He was actually came over twice, and we went through the house together. And I told, and he picked out everything that he wanted because he knew what I was doing. He knew I was moving to the Philippines. I had to get rid of stuff, so I got lucky in that regard. It's kind of unusual for the buyer and seller to meet each other like that, but yeah, okay. It's just inauguration practice. That's what I figured too, because it's the inauguration is the 30th, right? What's that, Thursday? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Cars, garage items are sold. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, they just went over. It sounds like old P-51s to me. I don't know. Thrift stores wouldn't even take the furniture; they were overstocked. Yeah, how about that? TTKD was only 4 months away. TTKD. Come on now, you're gonna make me Google that? Yeah. Also, last week, Brian, they were. I knew that's probably what it was, but I can't see them. Our window faces MacArthur Highway, and I always run out because I love. You guys know how much I love airplanes or flight in general, and there's no way I'm going to get down three tight flights of stairs and outside quick enough because I mean they go by so fast. Yeah. Okay. I'll look for that, Edward. Edward and Nita. I'll go to your channel and check. I knew that somebody, or even Philly Bryan, would catch it. I haven't been outside at the right time. Okay, I saw pictures of those prop trainer planes. Okay. Duct taper, there most certainly are, yeah, over in Diamond Subdivision. You'll find them when you come over here. Over in Diamond Subdivision, there's a couple of different blues bars. And you could always go to Sullivan's Irish Pub. They always have good music there too. Shout out, baby. Yeah, yeah. I never denied the Oktoberfest, Street Fest. Okay, I remember that now. I remember Philly Bryan vlogging that a couple of years back, pre-COVID, I think. Yeah, Lady was, you know. I departed Langley like Fred Sanford. I was giving away stuff at the hotel. That's funny. Doing the Fred Sanford shuffle. That's funny. Oh. Rory. Rory Thomas, shout out, baby. My Cebu brother. My Cebu brother that hooked us up with one of the funnest days we had on vacation. Tim, I agree. I have seen somebody posted a picture of him on Facebook, and I was like, "Ooh, the Air Force is flying around in those." Yeah, it looks like something a student would learn on, right? Kind of like that. Yeah. Where do they? What street do they hold that on? It's not MacArthur Highway, is it? Anybody? I thought that it was, but thinking back to the Philly Bryan vlog that I saw, there you go. Oh, nice, nice. There you go. Duct tape. I told you. Sullivan's will hook you up. Okay, Rory. I thought you said, oh, it got rescheduled to August. Okay. I've got that too. What's that called? I've got that flight radar. You can see them on there, huh? Oh yeah, I guess you would be able to. The planes are an Armachi SF-260F trainer. Nice. Yeah, they look like old Jap Zeros. Nice. Yeah, I love that flight radar. I can sit and stare at that because you can look all over the world. It's amazing, uh, especially once things changed and tourism opened back up around the world. To watch that flight radar change the way it did, it went from over the course of a couple of weeks. The air traffic just picked up. USA Aviation F-35 will work your way down the helicopters. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense that you would have to retest or recertify in a new country. The bottom of the barrel. The helo pilots are bottom of the barrel pilots. I don't know. Flying a helicopter would be pretty damn cool, I think. Apparently, the remote control ones are really hard to fly, really hard to learn. Uh-huh. I knew you were going to throw a Marine joke in there. It's okay. All we know how to do is rip off heads and shit down necks. I understand. Oh, there's the little lady. She's up. Okay. It is on MacArthur. I thought so. It's hard to imagine them. Boy, that's got to be a mess, huh? Rerouting all that traffic. Good morning. Arthur Highway. Now let me put tables and chairs out on the highway. One of the reserved tables will be for host Philo. You can invite Brian or we would. Nice. Thank you, brother. We'll be there. We will be there for sure. I'll try to fly with each other. For any pilots, raise trust with you for notes. There you go. Yeah. Oh, and the problem is there's no coffee. There's only Milo. We ran out of coffee. Travel Rounders, thank you for that. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Over at Cat Tome Gazua about a week ago, we were doing some videoke. Jonah and I were out with one of her girlfriends that she used to work with. Ah, Yukon. What state is that? James Lonergan says, hello, Jonah. You both look so unmotivated. Rory, you said a mouthful there, brother, because I've been so unmotivated since we got back from Oklahoma. Thank you. I've been so unmotivated since we got back from Leyte. You know, I need to get my ass in gear. And now rainy season's coming, so it's harder to, we're going to have to go grocery shopping today. There's no food in the house now. Huh? I know. We've been doing some grab foods lately, man. I tell you what, I've been so lazy. How about the Warriors winning the championship? Yeah. That was a fun day. It's surprising, actually. I was surprised that it didn't go to game 7, Yeah. My buddy Chris just went to the dealership yesterday. I'm going to have to ask him about that. He just went to the Suzuki dealership yesterday to look at one of those. And I don't know what the outcome of it was, but he said that they decided against it. Probably because of the financing or something. I don't know. General Grievous. I came here from Livestream. I want to visit the Philippines soon. Where are the best places to visit if you want to see good spots like the beach, mountains, waterfalls, etc. in your area? Well, there's no beach here in this area, but there are plenty of hiking, mountainous type stuff. You can sit over here if you want to. Okay. Sorry, let's get back to this. Beach, here in Luzon, the beach is not far away. You can go down to the Subic area and then up through Zambales. There's plenty of beach there, or you can go up into La Union province, central to northern Luzon. Here in Angeles City, there's no, I don't even know if there's any waterfalls anywhere here. I don't know. I'll have to research that. Plenty of information available on YouTube about the Philippines, that's for sure. You're definitely in the right place. Make Jonah cooking videos. They want to see you doing cooking videos. She's over here. Oh, no. She's over there being shy, eating her breakfast. Ay, nako.
I'm not cooking. No food.
Huh?
I'm not cooking. No food.
I want to test drive a Jimny, but I am too afraid to take it on the street into traffic. Oh, come on. You can do it, James. Yeah, Edward. So I like the road clearance, but I really need auto trans. Yeah. Yeah, they're probably landing, Edward, right? If they were going over your house, that they would be heading back to Clark to land, would be my guess. And when they go over me, they're heading down towards the park. Lunetta. We get them a couple of times a day, so the Suzuki makes a van, a small van that's pretty damn cool. Yeah, agreed, Sullivan's. Yeah, there's a lot of great small cars. Ah, the 13A. So you're good for a year. That's nice. Oh, that reminds me. God, you just reminded me. I've got to I have got to go. I've got to get my passport back and go extend. I think I've got until the 9th. I'm okay. How many days are there this month? You just reminded me. Oh, there's only 30. Okay. Yeah, heading back to Clark. It's like they're doing a big circle, right? You're down there towards Porak. Uh, Jonah will blow up the views, but don't hope she does Western foods. Dudes will go crazy. Yeah, this young lady doesn't do a whole lot of cooking. But lately, she's been throwing some stuff together I'm pretty impressed with. How scary was it on that motorbike overlooking the park in Ormoc? Those structures didn't look like any inspection had been done. The motorbike overlooking the park in Ormoc. Hmm. Uh, Good comment. What was scary was being on the dual track. You know, the road. There's not a road back there. There's two, like a concrete track. You know what I mean? With dirt in the middle of it. Obviously, dirt on both sides, and it's only probably 18 inches wide. So if the rider of the motorbike makes even the smallest mistake, he's got four passengers. These guys are motorbike taxis. He's got four passengers on his bike. He makes the smallest little mistake and comes off that concrete into that dirt. He's probably going to wipe out. That's what scared me. It's multi-cabs. Yeah. Ah, I didn't know that. Ah, you can get a 6-month extension at Marquee now? Nice. Make, make videos if you're just kicking street dogs. I would never kick a street dog, Rory. Oh man. They've been flying over Compass also. Yeah. I bet if you were to open up a map and look at it, you can see, actually, it's cool they're showing up on flight radar. It's cool they're showing up on that. Next time I hear them, I'm gonna open that application up on my iPad and check it out. Yeah. Well, 6 months ago. Well, if you had a 6 month, that would put you in March, right? You got it in March? Or no, you got it in February. So, yeah, I didn't know you could get 6 months. Maybe you just have to ask for it, huh? The rumor has been that they stopped doing it, or we're going to start again, but you know, everything post COVID is because everything's so new again. Here we go. Asked to be about 6 months, and they said up to the examiner with a good reason to be here. No, that doesn't sound too promising, does it? Especially when you're just a tourist. Yeah. Yeah, Sullivan. Somebody else had said that too. What was the youngest person you saw drinking Red Horse lately? I think 13 or 14 was very common to see. Good question. Good question. I don't recall seeing any underage drinkers, at least that I thought. Here they come again.
The airplane, Philippine Airlines.
Jonah says that's Philippine Airlines. They just went over the house again. Yeah, Tim, it used to be pretty common, but I can remember going back to 2018, there were only a few offices that would do it. You had to go to a certain office to get it. I don't think, back then my immigration was SM North. So when I lived in Manila, I like the, uh, I like the immigration here at Marquee Mall. Man, they're good. It takes you know, a couple of hours. Um, but it's a mall, you know what I mean? It's pretty easy to burn a couple of hours at Marquee Mall. Nice place. It's actually a nicer mall than SM. They're not in nosebleed mode. I would imagine that the BI employees are probably some of the better English speakers, right? I mean, talk about practice. They get tons and tons of practice. And not just American English, but, you know, I've met a couple of Australian guys that spoke English, but my God, man, I had such a hard time understanding what they were saying. English guys too. Sometimes, you know, you're just like, huh? What'd you say? You have to really listen, you know. Tones for extensions. Rory Thomas. Smoking but not drinking. 10-year-old smoking. That would be kind of weird. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes all the difference. You didn't do it yourself. Okay, I see now. Well, I'm in the process of the SRRV. This will be my last extension that I have to go do myself, and I'll have the military SRRV. I should have it actually pretty damn soon. It's actually a bummer that I've got to. It's actually a bummer that I've got to go extend because I know that I'm less than a month away from probably getting it. They've had my documents. They've had all my final documents. I'm sorry. I signed the final documents, and they've had my passport since I got home. A couple of days after we got home, I would say the 23rd of May. Just a second. Honey, can you turn that down? Oh, Joan is watching the live stream in there on the TV. She's got it a little bit too loud. Let's see. Oh, where were Tim Zayat? Where were they before? Uh, where were they before they moved to Marquee Mall? That's the only place. That's the only place I've ever known them to be. Yeah, Adrian. Sorry, you guys, just things jumping around. I went to the BI twice on Wednesday. Okay, here we go. I found my space again. Yeah, when I was at SM North back in 2018, when I was just extending my tourist visa at SM North, I'd have to come back 2 days later, you know, which always makes me scratch my head. Why, you know, are they processing so many? I guess they are, or I guess they were, which is really a pain in the ass, you know. Shows resident, right? You do get a new ACR card. Yeah, you do get a brand new one, and it shows resident. Yeah, James says there in Bacolod, it's only 15 to 20 minutes total. Yeah, here at Marquee Mall, it's always been about 2 hours in and out. Not in and out, but I mean that's the quickest that you could get. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Immigration used to be on Clark. Okay. Well, something's okay. You too, Sullivan's. Yeah, that was pretty standard in Manila. You dropped off, you came back 2 days later. I mean, it's a pain in the ass if you don't live very close to immigration, but that was just standard. I don't know when the whole express lane thing started or how long that's been going, but I think I think the whole express lane thing was just invented to create revenue. I don't think it's something that's actually necessary, you know. Top Gun SMC side, nice. After you took the Ocean Jet, yeah, it was Ocean Jet, yeah. Yeah, going. Now next time that we go, we'll know that. We didn't know about the Ocean Jet going directly to Ormoc. I didn't do my research. Yeah, yeah. Now we know we only have to fly as far as Cebu. You know, we didn't have to fly into Tacloban. But what the hell? And actually, Ormoc is only. It's a better deal to go to Ormoc because it's only 30 minutes, really, to her house. Where Tacloban is damn near 2 hours. 10 years in the Philippines. Congratulations, Tim. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's. I have mentioned this several times, and I do find it kind of odd. But even my bank, BPI, you go in there to make a deposit, they hand you two receipts, a computer receipt printout, and then she sits and hand writes a second receipt by hand using carbon paper. They are absolutely in love with paperwork in this country. They're stuck in the 70s. It's about the same here as it was, I would say, in the U.S. Maybe late 70s, early 80s, maybe. I couldn't even tell you the last time I saw carbon paper used in the USA. Come on. They still have typewriters here too. That's pretty funny. The standard tink 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 tink. Yeah, computers for call centers, online gaming, and streaming. A ferry from Bohol to Leyte sank a few days ago. Wow. There was also one um, that caught fire, right? Recently. Where was that? I think we were in the province when the one caught fire. It's just odd that even a bank as big as BPI would still, you know, she's got a computer right in front of her, and it prints you out a receipt. Why would you have to also write one out by hand? It's just bizarre, you know, just bizarre. It really is. It's. I'm not certainly not trying to offend anybody, but man, it's just bizarre. When do you let go? Not only is it a waste of the employee's time, but your transaction will go a lot faster too. You move a lot of people in and out of the bank a lot quicker. I saw this morning, you guys, where a San Miguel truck, big one, big 18 wheeler, crashed down in the Lagapo and took out uh, the national highway for the entire night. So anybody that was traveling down from here to Olongapo, that road was blocked. Killed one person, killed one, injured one, and just there's video of it on Facebook. It amazingly enough, the truck looked like it was coming uphill and going way, way too fast. And he just ran it right into the bank, and the thing just tipped, it jackknifed across the highway, and just cases and cases of San Miguel beer all over the freeway, national highway. Yeah, but they've got things like Gcash, which is really cool. Tractor feed printer. block Facebook and other sites. Ah, yeah, I would think that'd be pretty standard, right? Yeah, there has been a rash of expats going crazy lately, right? But you don't really know, the problem with these videos that show up on Facebook is you don't really know the story. You don't really know what's happened. Of course, it's going to reflect bad. What happened here? Rodney Moore, did you read about the U.S. Navy? Deepest find today? No, I did not. Did not see that. I was scanning the Manila Bulletin for news this morning to put up on the banner, but I just couldn't find anything. The Manila Bulletin did run a story that the USD hit 55 yesterday. I think the story said about 3 p.m., but at close of business, it dropped down to 54.76 or something, but it actually hit 55. So I would imagine in the next day or so, we're going to see that on the street exchange, 55 to 1. Piecework. That's funny. Yeah, that's pretty bad if you see it on your 2-week tourist vacation. Hit the like button. Get them travel rounders. Ed and Nita heading down to the farm this Sunday. I think Jonah is on the day shift by then. I think she said she's switching to days on, what's today? Friday or Saturday. She'll be working days instead of nights. Lawn Pizza. I saw you make a comment somewhere, and I wondered if that was you. Spicoli. Yeah, life's okay, man. Just trying to get my motivation back. Jim Albert, good morning, sir. How are you? Oh, that was the house on the thumbnail. Yeah, that was Jonah's aunt and uncle. They were in the rice village. Yeah, they do have pretty much the nicest house there. Yeah, it was a pretty cool house. So that's about it. Went to the BPI, which we got 10,000. Ah, okay. 53.098. Yeah. I think that we're going to see 55 here, maybe in the next week or so. Lawn pizza. You're the most motivated man out there. I wish, man. I used to be the most motivated man out there. Shit, I'm sleeping till 8 a.m. in the morning now. I used to be up by 4 o'clock. I think now that Jonah's back to work, though, it's going to change, you know. MK Show, good morning. Just about to log out here. Yeah, exactly. I think once it hits 55, I'm going to send myself some USD. You know, I've already uh, been through that and transferred a bunch of money to my BPI account. So I'm good. I could live just off of my BPI ATM card for probably, I don't know, close to a year. But with the exchange rate being so high, I may as well send some USD over and cash it in. Thank you, sir. Giving me a little motivation. Well, it'll start if I can get my ass to the grocery store today. Buy some food. This house is food empty. We've got nothing left. We got to get the pure gold. Or maybe we just go to JJ's. I don't know. We'll see. We'll look around and see what we want to buy. I think pure gold's probably going to be the better deal because there's just, you know, more to choose from there. But hell, it's already, what time is it? 11 o'clock. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the live stream there. Thanks for joining me today. And I don't know what I've got coming up. You know, I don't really have anything vlogged. I think I've got 1 or 2 vlogs I can put up. I'm finally done with all of the Providence stuff. I just need to comb through the videos that I have. I know I've got an SM Clark video that we did. Sakura Japanese restaurant. More to choose from, more to confuse you. Thank you, Sullivans. Thanks to everybody who joined. We'll see you next Tuesday and see you on the next video.